Welcome to Code Legends. If you're new here, my name is Jamie and I'm a senior software engineer. I'm here to help you to become a better developer. So if you're looking for a mentor, you're definitely in the right place. Take a moment, click that subscribe button and bell for notifications. Once you've officially done that, you can consider me your coach. What this means to you is that you'll be able to reach out to your coach through the comments. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want me to make a specific video on a specific topic, and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you still haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that button now. And if you have, welcome to the Code Legends team. So in this video, you're going to learn about single line comments and multi-line comments, also data types, all within Typescript. So if you're a new developer, this video is perfect for you. If you're a more advanced developer, you may want to check out some of my other videos. Let's get started. So a single line comment is basically just a comment that you create within the code that only takes up one line. The way you would write it is you would put 2 backslashes like so. This is a single line comment, okay? And then a multi-line comment is very similar to the single line comment. So for instance, you would do /* and then // everything inside of there. You can say this is a multi-line comment area. So you can see that basically anything that you do within this /* and it ends with //, all of this here is just for multiple lines of commenting. Okay, this is very, very useful when you're a developer and you're describing different types of actions or different things that are going on within your code. So this is when you would use multi-line comments. Okay, so let's jump straight into data types. So what are data types and why do they matter? Right? So a data type is basically, I guess let's start with the first data type. It's called a string, right? So a string is basically a series of characters. So think of a word, or any type of text that you type. And the way you would write a string is it would be within single quotes or double quotes. So this is a string, okay? You can also do it in double quotes. This is also a string. And then there's also another way to do it with backticks. This is another string. Okay, so if I end them all with semicolons, we don't have issues, right? So at the end of every line of code, generally we're going to put a semicolon. But here there's 3 different types of ways for you to create a string. So a string is a series of characters. So basically text, that's what a string is, okay? So following the string, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a single line comment and I'm just going to say string, okay? Underneath it, we're going to do a number. So a number is a number. So I can say 100, that's a number. 200, that's a number. 20, 10, etc. These are all numbers. So that's how you write a number. It's nothing out of the ordinary, but this is the type of number, okay? Now, let's go on to the Boolean. So a Boolean is basically a true or false value. So the way you would write it is true or false. Nothing crazy, just true or false. That's how it looks like, okay? Then we have an array. So an array is a little bit more complicated, a little bit more complex. So what an array is, it's basically, if you think of a carton of eggs, it has a lot of different slots inside of there for each different egg in that dozen of eggs, right? So an array is very similar to that, where it's got a number of different slots, and you can basically store a string, you can store a number, you can store a Boolean, you can store pretty much any different data type within that array. The way you would write an array is within square brackets. So inside of these square brackets, you can say, we're going to create a string and we're going to say hello and then a comma, and then we're going to create a number 23 and then a comma and then another string. This is cool, and then comma, and then another number, 100, comma, and then we're also going to do a Boolean, and then we're going to do a hello buddy, and then with a semicolon. This here is an array, okay? So an array is, again, think of in, a carton of eggs where you have a number of different slots. Each one of these slots is separated by a comma, and in the first slot, this is called an element. Second slot, this is another element. Third, this is another element. Fourth, this is another element. Fifth, another element. And then sixth, this is the other element. Now, in an array, you actually begin counting by zeros. So if I ever wanted to access this here, this is element 0. This is element 1. This is element 2. This is element 3. Element 4, element 5, okay? And I guess you guys get the idea. So that's an array, okay? So these are the basic data types that you will encounter. There is definitely more data types, but I don't want to go over all of the possible data types because I don't want to overwhelm you, and I also don't want to make this video very long. So hopefully this video has helped you guys out, so I have a very basic understanding of how to do single line comments, how to do multi-line comments, okay? So multi-line comment, and also the different possible data types, which is a string, a number, a Boolean, and an array. These are the very, very commonly used ones. And that's it for this video. If you guys like this, make sure you hit me with a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, hit that bell for notifications so that I can continue to do more content like this. Next up, we will continue to dive into more TypeScript basics, so make sure you catch me on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.